can you explain the differences between all the higher end Pilot models? I'm so confused. I'm speaking of the Pilot Custom Heritage 91, Custom 74, the Custom 823, and the Custom Heritage 92, etc. I'd love a discussion on prices, looks, nibs. Are they all gold? Okay, a lot of stuff here. So first let me say I'm not familiar with the Custom Heritage 91. I had to go and type it up and look at it because you're right, like some of the Pilot naming is not extremely logical to me. I think part of it's because, you know, they do it in Japan and maybe stuff makes more sense or gets translated, you know, different into English. I don't know, but their naming and numbering and stuff is not super logical. So that said, the Heritage 91, that's not a pen that's available in the US. So I had to research that one. I wasn't able to find a ton of information on it, except that it's a cartridge converter pen, whereas all the other ones you're asking about here, well, let me pull back a little bit. So it is a cartridge converter pen. It appears to look kind of like the Custom Heritage 92, not super surprising, except that it's opaque. The Heritage 92 is a clear pen. And the Heritage 92 has a piston filling instead of the cartridge converter. So I don't know much about the Heritage 91, so I'm sorry I won't be able to help you out there. However, if you go and check out my video review of the Pilot Custom Heritage 92, in that pen, not only do I fully cover what the 92 is all about, but I also directly compare it to the Custom 74 and the Custom 823. So that video right there will cover all your bases and give you everything practically that you need to know. But I'll repeat a little bit of it right here. So basically, they all have gold nib. The Custom 74, the Heritage 92, and the 823, all gold nib. So they write great. They have a little bit of a springiness to the nib, flow really nicely. The fine nibs tend to be really fine because they're Japanese. The mediums tend to be a little bit on the fine side, but a little more conventional, and the broads tend to be pretty standard broad size. So it's not like a straight, like everything just take a step down in size because it's Japanese. Generally speaking, with my experience with the Japanese brands, is the finer nibs tend to be more on the fine side, and as you go up in broadness, it goes to more like a normal kind of European, not normal, but you know what I mean. European nib tends to be similar. The mediums and broads tend to be a little more similar to European ones. The Custom 74 is a cartridge converter pen. It uses the Con 70 converter, that big button filling one, which is kind of neat. I've got some videos on that. You can look up the Con 70 on my Goulet Pen Company channel there. And then Custom 74 is like one of my all-time favorite pens. I just love the way that thing writes. And the Custom Heritage 92 writes very similar. The nib and the feed and all that is the exact same on the Heritage 92 as it is on the Custom 74. But why is the Heritage 92 so much more expensive? I guess it's that piston mechanism. The Heritage 92 has a piston filling mechanism, but it's very similar in size and shape and everything to the Custom 74. It's not identical, but it's very similar, but it's more expensive because of the piston. And then lastly, the Custom 823 is larger, it's a heavier pen, it's got a larger nib, and it's a vacuum filling pen. So it has a higher ink capacity, it's really cool in the way that it fills. Go on YouTube and just look at custom 823s, and I've got a couple videos on those as well.